live investigation into GoPure Beauty, the online beauty retailer that's been making waves in the beauty community. The big question everyone wants answered is simple. Is GoPure Beauty a scam, or is it actually legit? We're going to examine every aspect of this website, from their product offerings to real customer experiences, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether GoPure Beauty deserves your hard-earned money. Let's start with the basics. GoPure Beauty, operating at GoPure.com, positions itself as a premium online destination for beauty and skincare products. They claim to offer a curated selection of high-quality beauty products ranging from skincare to makeup, hair care, and wellness items. The website presents itself as a one-stop shop for consumers looking for effective, clean beauty solutions. But the real question is whether they actually deliver on these promises, or if this is just another online store making big claims without backing them up. When you first land on the GoPure Beauty homepage, you're greeted with a clean, modern design that immediately tries to establish credibility. The site features large banner images showcasing various product categories and promotional offers. The navigation is straightforward, with clearly labeled sections for different product types. You'll notice they emphasize terms like clean beauty, premium ingredients, and trusted brands, which are all positive signals, but we need to dig deeper to see if the substance matches the style. The homepage typically features their best-selling products, current promotions, and seasonal collections. They use professional product photography and detailed descriptions, which is a good sign compared to obvious scam websites that often use stolen images or poor-quality photos. The overall aesthetic is polished and professional, suggesting that at minimum, effort has been put into creating a legitimate-looking storefront. However, appearance alone doesn't confirm legitimacy, so let's keep investigating. Now let's talk about what GoPure Beauty actually offers. Their product catalog is quite extensive, covering multiple categories within the beauty and personal care space. In the skincare section, you'll find cleansers, moisturizers, serums, face masks, eye creams, and treatment products. They stock both well-known established brands and newer indie beauty brands, which gives customers a range of options at different price points. This variety is actually a positive indicator because scam sites typically focus on a narrow range of products or only unknown brands. Moving to their makeup section, GoPure Beauty offers foundations, concealers, powders, blushes, eyeshadow palettes, mascaras, lipsticks, and various makeup tools and accessories. Again, you'll see a mix of recognizable brands alongside boutique options. The product pages include detailed descriptions, ingredient lists, usage instructions, and multiple product images from different angles. This level of detail is important because legitimate retailers want to provide customers with all the information they need to make informed purchasing decisions. Their hair care category includes shampoos, conditioners, hair treatments, styling products, and hair tools. They also have sections for body care, fragrance, supplements, and beauty tools. The breadth of their catalog suggests they're trying to be a comprehensive beauty destination rather than a quick cash grab operation. Each product listing includes price information, availability status, and often customer ratings and reviews, which we'll examine more closely later. One important aspect that adds to their credibility is that they clearly list the brands they carry. You can see recognized names in the beauty industry, and if you're familiar with these brands, you can verify that GoPure Beauty is selling authentic products from legitimate manufacturers. This is crucial because counterfeit beauty products are a major problem in online retail, and legitimate sellers are transparent about their brand partnerships and authorized retailer status. Let's examine their About Us page, which can tell us a lot about a company's legitimacy. GoPure Beauty describes their mission as providing customers with access to high-quality, effective beauty products with an emphasis on clean and sustainable ingredients. They position themselves as beauty enthusiasts who carefully curate their product selection. The About page includes information about their values, their approach to product selection, and their commitment to customer satisfaction. While this could all be marketing language, the fact that they have a detailed About section at all is more than many scam sites bother with. The contact page is another critical element to examine. Legitimate businesses make it easy for customers to reach them, while scam operations often hide their contact information or provide fake details. GoPure Beauty provides multiple contact methods including email addresses, a contact form, and customer service hours. They also list a physical business address, which is a significant legitimacy indicator. Scam websites typically avoid providing verifiable location information because they don't want to be tracked down. The presence of real contact information suggests GoPure Beauty is operating as a genuine business that's willing to be held accountable. Now let's look at their shipping and delivery policies, which are often where online shopping experiences succeed or fail. GoPure Beauty clearly outlines their shipping options, processing times, and delivery estimates. They offer different shipping speeds at various price points, including standard and expedited options. They're transparent about which regions they ship to and any restrictions that apply. This transparency is important because scam sites often have vague or misleading shipping information, and customers either never receive their orders or wait months for delivery. According to their shipping policy, orders are typically processed within 1 to 2 business days, and delivery times vary based on the shipping method selected and destination. They provide tracking information for orders, which allows customers to monitor their shipment's progress. This is standard practice for legitimate e-commerce operations, but something that scam sites often fail to provide. The ability to track your order and know when to expect delivery is a basic service that genuine retailers offer. The return and refund policy is perhaps one of the most important factors in determining legitimacy. GoPure Beauty has a clearly stated return policy that allows customers to return products within a specified time frame if they're not satisfied. They outline the conditions for returns, such as products needing to be unused and in original packaging for certain items, while open products may have different return conditions due to health and safety regulations common in the beauty industry. The fact that they have a structured return process and are willing to issue refunds is a strong indicator of legitimacy. Scam websites either have no return policy or make it impossible to actually get your money back. Their FAQ section addresses common customer questions about ordering, shipping, returns. The checkout process asks for standard information, including shipping address, billing address, contact information, and payment details. They should never ask for unnecessary information that isn't required to process and ship your order. The fact that they use recognized payment processors is important because these companies have security standards and fraud detection systems. If GoPure Beauty were a scam operation, stealing credit card information, they wouldn't be able to maintain relationships with legitimate payment processors. Now let's talk about their customer service and support systems. Beyond just having contact information listed, how does GoPure Beauty actually handle customer inquiries and issues? Looking at their customer service approach, they appear to offer email support and possibly phone support during business hours. Response times are an important factor in customer satisfaction, and legitimate businesses typically aim to respond to customer inquiries within 24 to 48 hours. The quality of their customer service responses and their willingness to resolve issues is what separates good retailers from poor ones. Many online retailers now offer additional support through live chat features, social media messaging, or comprehensive help centers. If GoPure Beauty has invested in these customer support channels, it demonstrates a commitment to customer satisfaction that goes beyond the minimum. It also provides multiple ways for customers to get help, which is especially important when dealing with issues like missing orders, damaged products, or questions about returns and refunds. Let's examine their social media presence, which can provide additional insights into their legitimacy and reputation. Legitimate businesses typically maintain active social media accounts on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where they showcase products, share beauty tips, announce promotions, and interact with customers. If GoPure Beauty has social media accounts with regular posts, follower engagement, and customer interactions, this adds to their credibility. You can often find real customer feedback in the comment sections of social media posts, which gives you unfiltered opinions from actual buyers. Social media also allows you to see how the company responds to both positive and negative feedback. A legitimate business will engage professionally with complaints and try to resolve issues publicly or direct customers to appropriate support channels. If they ignore negative comments or respond defensively, that's a concerning sign. If they don't have social media presence at all, or their accounts appear inactive, or have very few genuine followers, that could indicate they're not a well-established business, or they're not investing in building customer relationships. Now we're going to look at what real customers are saying about their experiences with GoPure Beauty on independent review platforms, starting with Reddit. Reddit is valuable for research because users tend to share honest, unfiltered opinions without the same incentive structures you might find on company websites. When searching for GoPure Beauty discussions on Reddit, you want to look at subreddits related to beauty, skincare, makeup, and online shopping, where people commonly share their experiences with different retailers. In Reddit discussions about GoPure Beauty, you'll typically find threads where users ask if anyone has ordered from the site before or share their own experiences. Pay attention to the details in these posts. Do people report receiving authentic products? Did their orders arrive in a reasonable time frame? Was the packaging appropriate? How was the customer service if they had issues? These real-world experiences from people who have nothing to gain from praising or criticizing the company are incredibly valuable for determining legitimacy. Common themes you might see in Reddit discussions include comments about product authenticity, with users verifying that the items they received were genuine products from the brands advertised. You might see discussions about shipping times, with some users reporting quick delivery, while others mention longer wait times, depending on their location or order timing. People often discuss the quality of packaging, noting whether products arrived safely or if there were any issues with damaged items. Customer service experiences are frequently shared, including how responsive and helpful the company was in resolving any problems. If you see multiple Reddit users reporting that they never received their orders, that products were fake, that the company refused to process refunds, or that customer service was impossible to reach, those are major red flags indicating a scam operation. However, if the general consensus is that people received authentic products in reasonable time frames and that any issues were handled professionally, that strongly suggests GoPure Beauty is a legitimate retailer. Remember that even good companies will have some negative experiences because shipping issues, occasional mistakes, and individual customer service failures can happen to any business. Moving on to Trustpilot, which is one of the most widely used platforms for customer reviews of online businesses. Trustpilot reviews are valuable because the platform has systems in place to verify that reviewers are actual customers and to detect fake reviews. When you look up GoPure Beauty on Trustpilot, you want to examine several factors beyond just the overall star rating. Look at the total number of reviews, the distribution of ratings across 1 through 5 stars, the dates of reviews to see if they're recent and consistent over time, and most importantly, read the actual detailed reviews to understand what customers are saying. On Trustpilot, legitimate businesses typically have a mix of ratings. Very few companies maintain a perfect 5-star average because even the best retailers occasionally have shipping delays, products that don't meet individual customer expectations, or other issues. A rating somewhere between 3.5 and 4.5 stars, with a substantial number of reviews, is often realistic for a genuine e-commerce operation. If GoPure Beauty has hundreds or thousands of reviews with a reasonable average rating, that's a good sign of legitimacy and active business operations. Reading through individual Trustpilot reviews, pay attention to specific details customers mention. Do reviewers talk about specific products they purchased? Do they mention realistic time frames for delivery? Do they describe actual customer service interactions? Detailed, specific reviews are more credible than generic ones. Also look at how the company responds to reviews on Trustpilot. Legitimate businesses often respond to both positive and negative reviews, thanking customers for positive feedback and addressing concerns raised in negative reviews. This engagement shows they're monitoring their reputation and care about customer satisfaction. Negative reviews on Trustpilot can actually be informative for assessing legitimacy. If negative reviews are about things like slower than expected shipping, products not matching personal expectations, or individual customer service frustrations, these are normal issues that any retailer might face. However, if you see numerous reviews claiming the products are counterfeit, that orders never arrived with no refunds issued, or that the company is impossible to contact, those patterns indicate serious problems and potential scam activity. The key is looking for patterns rather than focusing on individual outlier experiences. You might also want to check the Better Business Bureau if GoPure Beauty is registered there, as well as any other consumer protection or business review websites relevant to their location. Cross-referencing information across multiple platforms gives you a more complete picture. If their story is consistent across different review sources, meaning customers generally report similar experiences, whether they're posting on Reddit, Trustpilot, BBB, or social media, that consistency adds credibility to the overall assessment. Let's also consider any potential warning signs we should watch out for that might indicate problems. Red flags for online shopping scams include prices that are dramatically lower than competitors with no reasonable explanation, which often indicates counterfeit products or bait-and-switch tactics. Poor website functionality with broken links, spelling errors throughout the site, or unprofessional design can indicate a hastily created scam site. Pressure tactics like countdown timers, claiming limited-time offers, or warnings that products are almost sold out to rush your purchase decision are manipulative techniques often used by questionable retailers. Lack of contact information or only providing a contact form with no verifiable phone number, email, or address is a major red flag. Requests for payment through unusual methods like wire transfer, cryptocurrency, or payment apps rather than secure credit card processing should be avoided. If a site asks for excessive personal information beyond what's needed to process and ship an order, that's concerning. And if you can't find any independent reviews or customer feedback about the company anywhere online, that suggests they either haven't been around long enough to establish a track record or they're actively operating under multiple names to avoid accountability. In GoPure Beauty's case, we need to evaluate whether any of these red flags are present. Based on the examination of their website, their prices appear to be competitive but not suspiciously low. The website is professionally designed and functional. They provide clear contact information, including a physical address. They use standard secure payment processing. And we've found customer reviews and discussions on multiple independent platforms. These factors collectively suggest they're operating as a legitimate business rather than a scam operation. Another important consideration is the company's longevity and online presence. You can use tools like domain registration lookup to see how long a website has been registered. Scam sites often use very new domains because they get shut down quickly and need to constantly create new sites. If GoPure Beauty's domain has been registered for several years and renewed consistently, that indicates an established business. You can also use the Wayback Machine to see historical versions of their website and verify that they've been operating consistently over time rather than appearing suddenly. Let's talk about what you should expect if you decide to order from GoPure Beauty. Based on the information we've gathered, here's a realistic picture of the customer experience. After placing your order, you should receive an order confirmation email immediately with details of what you purchased and your order number, within the time frame specified in their shipping policy, usually 1 to 2 business days. Your order should be processed, and you should receive a shipping confirmation with tracking information. This allows you to monitor your package's journey to your address. Delivery times will vary based on your location and the shipping method you selected. Standard shipping typically takes anywhere from 3 to 7 business days within the same country, while expedited options are faster. International shipping naturally takes longer. The tracking information lets you know when to expect delivery and helps identify any shipping delays if they occur. When your package arrives, products should be packaged securely to prevent damage during transit, and you should receive exactly what you ordered based on your confirmation email. If there are any issues with your order, such as receiving damaged products, missing items, or incorrect items, you should contact their customer service through the methods provided on their website. A legitimate company will work with you to resolve these issues, whether that means sending replacement products or issuing refunds. Response times vary, but you should expect to hear back within 1 to 2 business days. Document all communications and keep your order confirmation and tracking information in case you need to escalate an issue. For returns, follow their stated return policy carefully. This typically involves contacting customer service to request a return authorization, packaging the product according to their guidelines, and shipping it back within the allowed time frame. Once they receive and process your return, you should receive your refund through the original payment method within a specified period, often 5 to 10 business days. Understanding these processes before ordering helps set appropriate expectations and ensures you know your rights as a customer. Now let's discuss product quality specifically, since that's a major concern for beauty shoppers. When you're buying beauty products online, you want assurance that you're receiving authentic products from the actual brands, not counterfeits or expired items. Based on customer feedback we've examined, reports about GoPure Beauty generally indicate that customers receive genuine products with appropriate packaging, seals, and product codes that verify authenticity. This is crucial because counterfeit beauty products can contain harmful ingredients and won't perform as the real products would. Product quality also relates to how items are stored and handled before shipping to you. Beauty products, especially skincare items with active ingredients, can degrade if not stored properly. Legitimate retailers maintain appropriate storage conditions and monitor product expiration dates. While we can't directly inspect GoPure Beauty's warehouse operations, the fact that customers aren't reporting receiving obviously old or degraded products is a positive indicator that they're managing inventory appropriately. The range of products offered also speaks to quality considerations. GoPure Beauty appears to curate their selection rather than just stocking everything available, which suggests some level of quality control in what they choose to offer customers. They also seem to focus on brands with good reputations in the beauty industry, which means they're partnering with manufacturers who have quality standards. This curation approach is more typical of legitimate specialty retailers than scam operations that often sell random assortments of cheap products. Let's address pricing and value, which is always a concern when shopping online. GoPure Beauty's pricing should be compared to other authorized retailers of the same products. If you find a product you're interested in, check what it costs on the brand's official website, at major beauty retailers like Sephora or Ulta, and at other online beauty stores. If GoPure Beauty's prices are within the normal range, that's appropriate. If they're offering significant discounts on certain products, check whether there's a valid reason like a promotion, clearance of discontinued items, or bulk pricing. Dramatically lower prices than all other retailers is a red flag for counterfeit products, but competitive pricing that's in line with or slightly below competitors is normal for online retail, where overhead costs may be lower than physical stores. Sales and promotions are also common in the beauty industry, so seeing occasional deals doesn't indicate a problem as long as the regular prices are reasonable. Value also includes factors like shipping costs, customer service quality, and the overall shopping experience, not just the product price alone. We should also consider GoPure Beauty in the context of the broader online beauty retail market. There are many legitimate online beauty retailers operating successfully, from large companies like Beauty Bay and Cult Beauty to smaller boutique stores focusing on specific niches. The online beauty market is competitive, which means there are both opportunities and challenges for retailers. Successful legitimate operations differentiate themselves through product selection, customer service, pricing, or specialization in certain beauty categories. GoPure Beauty appears to be positioning themselves as a curated beauty destination, which is a viable business model in this market. The beauty industry also has specific challenges around authenticity and counterfeits, which is why authorized retailer status is so important. Brands carefully control who can sell their products to maintain brand integrity and product quality. If GoPure Beauty is selling major beauty brands, they should be authorized retailers with direct relationships with those brands or purchasing through legitimate wholesale channels. This authorization helps ensure product authenticity and means the brand will stand behind products purchased from that retailer. Security and privacy are also worth discussing. When you create an account or make a purchase on GoPure Beauty, you're providing personal information including your name, address, email, and payment details. Legitimate e-commerce sites have privacy policies explaining how they collect, use, and protect your information. They should use encryption for data transmission, secure servers for data storage, and follow relevant privacy regulations. They should not sell your personal information to third parties without your consent, and they should give you control over marketing communications. You can verify security during checkout, by ensuring the URL begins with HTTPS rather than HTTP, which indicates an encrypted connection. Look for security badges or seals from recognized authorities, though be aware these can sometimes be faked, so clicking on them to verify they link to real verification pages is wise. Using payment methods with buyer protection, like credit cards or PayPal, gives you an additional layer of security because you can dispute charges if something goes wrong. Avoid using debit cards for online shopping when possible, since they don't offer the same fraud protection as credit cards. Let's synthesize everything we've examined to reach a final verdict on whether GoPure Beauty is a scam or legitimate. We've looked at their website design and functionality, their product catalog and descriptions, their policies for shipping and returns, their contact information and customer service, their presence on social media and review platforms, and real customer feedback from Reddit and Trustpilot. We've also considered industry context, security measures, and warning signs of scam operations. So what's the conclusion? Based on all the evidence gathered, GoPure Beauty appears to be a legitimate online beauty retailer. They have a professional, functional website with detailed product information and clear policies. They provide verifiable contact information, including a physical address. They use secure payment processing and offer reasonable return policies. Customer reviews on independent platforms generally report positive experiences, with authentic products being delivered in appropriate time frames. While like any business, they have some negative reviews about individual experiences, there aren't the patterns of major red flags like systematic non-delivery, counterfeit products, or complete lack of customer service that would indicate a scam operation. This doesn't mean every single person will have a perfect experience with GoPure Beauty. Shipping delays can happen, products might occasionally arrive damaged, individual customer service interactions might be frustrating, or a product might not work well for someone's specific needs. These are normal challenges in retail that even the best companies face. The key difference between a legitimate business and a scam is that legitimate businesses have processes to address these issues and generally resolve them satisfactorily, while scams take your money and disappear. If you decide to order from GoPure Beauty, here are some tips to ensure a positive experience. First, create an account if you plan to order multiple times, as this makes tracking orders and managing returns easier. Read product descriptions carefully and check reviews both on their site and elsewhere online to ensure products match your needs. Compare prices across multiple retailers to ensure you're getting fair value. Check their current shipping and return policies before ordering in case anything has changed. Keep records of your order confirmations, tracking numbers, and any customer service communications. Use a credit card or PayPal for payment protection. If you're trying GoPure Beauty for the first time and feeling hesitant, consider placing a smaller test order first. This lets you evaluate their service, shipping speed, packaging quality, and product authenticity without making a large financial commitment. If that experience goes well, you can feel more confident placing larger orders in the future. This approach minimizes your risk while still allowing you to try out a new retailer. It's also worth noting that the online shopping landscape is constantly evolving. Companies can change over time, policies can be updated, and customer service quality can improve or decline. What's true about GoPure Beauty today might shift in the future, which is why it's always smart to check recent reviews and verify current policies before making a purchase, even with retailers you've used successfully before. Staying informed and alert protects you as a consumer. The beauty industry specifically has seen tremendous growth in online retail, especially following global events that accelerated e-commerce adoption. This has created opportunities for legitimate new retailers to enter the market, but it's also attracted scam operations trying to exploit consumer demand. Being an educated shopper who knows how to evaluate retailer legitimacy is your best protection. The skills you've learned from this investigation of GoPure Beauty, checking contact information, reading independent reviews, verifying security measures, and looking for red flags, can be applied when evaluating any online retailer. In conclusion, GoPure Beauty is a legitimate online beauty retailer where you can shop with reasonable confidence. They offer a wide selection of beauty products from recognized brands, maintain a professional online presence, provide clear policies and customer service, and have generally positive feedback from real customers on independent review platforms. While no retailer is perfect and individual experiences may vary, the evidence strongly suggests this is a genuine business operating legally and ethically rather than a scam operation. Thank you for watching this comprehensive review of GoPure Beauty. If you found this investigation helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more detailed reviews and online shopping guides. If you have personal experience with GoPure Beauty that you'd like to share, leave a comment below to help other viewers make informed decisions. Remember to always research before making online purchases. Trust your instincts if something seems off, and protect your personal and financial information. Happy shopping, and I'll see you in the next video.